Hal. Hal here with more Space Engineers. And we've got another shooter boat coming in while I'm in the middle of salvaging the last one. So, yeah, we're going to get right to that. First, we have to get started. So let's go. Alright, so happy Friday, everybody. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day and had a terrific week. We are closing in on these guys fairly quickly. Hopefully be able to deal with them as quickly as we did with the other guys. And I did grab a few missiles, but I don't think... Okay, yeah. I couldn't remember how many we actually had. Excuse me. Alright, let's adjust our heading here just a little bit. Now we're just trying to make things a little bit difficult for these guys. Alright. And... my first shot went wide. Third shot hit home, though. Alright. And this should bring us... Make sure we're not drifting into any asteroids here. That would be bad. Alright, now we do want a little bit of side drift here. Mainly because of the fact that it allows us to get a little bit more of a dodge effect going. Well, yeah, let me return that favor there, buddy. Look at all the debris. Alright. So I have to say, I think the ship works pretty well. I do have, like I said, I do have some concerns when we start talking about the boss fight. Because I do think that the boss fight is going to be a bit more of a battle than what I'm really planning on it being. It's going for a ram. Oh, that's going to hurt. Yep, that hurt. Hey, how's it going, buddy? That looks like that was a death blow. And whoop. Man, what do we need to do to knock that little turret out? Okay, guys, take out that turret, please. Sheesh. Alright, I think that's got him. Yep, that looks like that's got him. Alright. Get to work, Bob. Oh, so, yeah, I'm really liking the ship. It's rather effective. Oh. Look at that. That is amazing. not really too worried about the salvage at this point. But it is what it is, which is fine. And can we get you? Whoopsie. All right. Get to work, Bob. Now, we are starting to run out of inventory, I believe. I think we're... no, we've actually got enough room to take one more of these guys. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a really quick cut. Well, it'll be a quick cut for you guys, but what I'm going to do is we'll do the cut. I'll take this thing apart, and then we will head back to the base, and we'll keep working on our drone assembly. Alright, so we'll be right back. And we're back, and hopefully nothing spawned in. Just got a little bit of a star there. Alright, so, yeah, I have to say it was a pretty good attack. I actually ended up doing damage to myself because of the missile launcher. It took the front turrets out on the bottom of the ship. So those were the two that are being reported on right now. What I need to do is actually get some grids made so that we can get those repaired. Let's do that. I think it's grids that we need. That seems to be what we're always missing. Yep, grids. Okay. So we went ahead, and while I was down here doing the repairs, I went ahead and put in the corner vent. That's from the conveyor vent mod. And then we went ahead and just put a regular connector on it. Now, the reason I use this over, say, the normal conveyor blocks is because this has a lot more hit points on it. Now, having said that, I'm not expecting this thing to survive. Oh, I know. Seems kind of productive. Oh, wait, we've got... Okay. It's all the stuff that we had before. Okay. Now, did you happen to save the settings? Meteors off, missiles on, characters. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Okay, so when I made the blueprint, I did make it after I had set things up, so that's good. And so that was repaired using the blueprint. So the projector we installed, repair system works as long as we have parts for it. Alright, so let's talk about this beast. We've got a lot to do on this. Actually, we don't have a whole lot to do on it. We just have to finish it. And I did want to do that on camera because I wanted to have you here while we do it. Just for no other reason than because I know we've done a lot of builds where I finished things off camera recently. And I figured this might be, a little bit something different. Not that it's, like I said, a whole lot to do to it here. We're just basically filling in the last few of these blocks. And you are going to go that way. Okay, so we did that and that. Now it's remembering exactly what we were doing last time. There. And there. Oh, nope. Not you. There. Alright, so that should leave those. And then for this one, we're just going to go like so. Like so. And basically just rinse and repeat this until we get all four of these in place. And I'm not going to make a blueprint of this because it doesn't really need one. It's not one of those things that we really need to worry about, so I'm not going to stress it entirely too much. Now, did we put I'm trying to remember if we put a remote control block behind that. I think we did, right? I know it'd be easier if I just went and checked, but that would be no fun. Come here. Nope. No remote control block. Okay. That's fine. We have a timer block right there. And this thing is kind of disposable, so I could swear we put one on it, though. What am I missing? Interior plate. Okay, we're back at base. What do you know? Easy fix. Alright. And we just need a couple dozen of those. Alright. Now again, remember that the light shows the direction that it's traveling in. The rounded piece is the top. So this is important if you ever put one of these on something and then put a camera on it to be able to see where you're going, which we will end up having on here as well. It's actually going to go on that block. In fact, while we're thinking about it, because you all know me well enough that you probably know that if I don't do it now, I won't remember to do it. So there we go. Alright, now because we have all of this on here, we do need an antenna. Now it's large block, so what we're going to do is we're going to do the rotor with antenna on it. Should let me control it, I think. That might not let me control it, actually. That might not let me control it. Let's try it. It's been a while since I've done this. Alright, so we're gonna go place you like so. And grind that off really quick. There should only be one rotor without a rotor head on it. Where's my... I need to put a control panel on this thing just so I can find everything. There we go. Alright, so it should be this one. Yep. Drone rotor. That way we'll remember it when we have to go find it again. Because if it survives, I want to be able to recover this thing. Like I said, I'm not expecting it. I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you I'm expecting this thing to survive, because I'm not. Let's see. Now, in theory, that should be okay. Alright, so now we're gonna go in here. Off. It should be the only one that's on, so it's gonna be that one. And you're going to be drone antenna. We're going to turn you off for right now. And we're going to set you to 15K? 60 kilowatts, yeah, that's fine. And we're going to get that off of our hotbar. Okay. So that is one, got upper, lower. I still need the right and left, right? Yeah. Which should be... I'm wondering if I can get away with... Should be okay with placing that there. I mean, I could... Just to be safe, I guess I could go ahead and place it back here. In fact, let's do that, just to be safe. Again, I'm not expecting this thing to survive, but I don't want to have it blowing itself up either, you know. There we go. Alright. Did that. Okay, so We have right and left, we have top and bottom, we have forward, and we even have reverse. Actually got a lot of reverse thrust. Do I want to go 4? Not that I really needed it. It was really just more for controllability's sake. Alright. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to separate this.
Inventory full.
Hope Bob gets those parts. Okay. Now the first merge block. Where is our lowest number merge block? Right there. Now, in theory, that should be the one that's at the front. Actually, I guess the easy way to do it would be, let's do this. One there, one there, one there, one there. One there. And there, and there. Okay. Now it'll be the only merge block that's turned off. And the only reason that this is important that didn't help because it's duplicated a bunch, huh? Alright, let's do this then. We don't, I guess you guys are gonna be let's call these the decoy merge blocks. And the dirty little secret.
Inventory full. Energy low.
There you go. Alright. And now should be the only merge block there. So this is actually going to be the decoy drone, which is why I specifically reversed this naming. Station merge block. There you go. Alright, so now we're going to set up the timer block. So we want the timer to basically, when we click the timer, it starts spinning. So I need a second timer block because I need one timer block to call the other timer block. Alright. Which, can't do that there, but I can do there, or I can do there. Let's put you... Let's put you there, actually. Alright, let's align ourselves with gravity. You never want to be aligned against gravity. So here we're going to have timer block. We're going to call this the release, if I can spell it correctly. And this is going to be the timer block master. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to set up an action. So this is going to kick that timer. All right. So we're going to set up. Hey, look at that. Huh.
Energy critical.
Keyboard and mouse. Very cool. All right. Setup actions. Okay. Actually, we want gyros. All right. So I need to make sure all of these guys are positioned mostly the same. Yes. 1, 2. Okay, so you are going to be port. Yes, I know I'm almost out of power. All right. But thank you for reminding me, everybody. You are going to be starboard. And now we're going to go grab some power. The closest place I can think of that has an open door. Look at that. Oh, quick, 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 quick. All right. So the reason I'm doing this is so I know exactly which blocks are which, because what we're going to have to do is I'm going to actually have to set each one of these to have a different override. So y'all, when we're talking about the types of override, there's going to be a pitch, yaw, and roll. What I need to make sure I'm doing is I'm setting everybody to the same basic roll direction. So we'll have one gyro rolling clockwise. Well, technically we're going to have all of them rolling clockwise. So maybe it's not that... See, I need to actually sit down and figure that out now. As long as they're all pointing in the same general direction, a roll should be a roll should be a roll. Wow. Alright, so let's over. Okay, so we should have Did we have another roar ball spawn? No, okay. It's been a while since the roar ball spawned. Okay. So let's check to see if the antenna is on. Oh, okay, so we're going to turn that on for right now. We're going to take this and we're going to take the timing block, set up the actions. We want the release block to start. Start its countdown, and then we're going to have all of the gyroscopes. We're going to override controls on off. No, we want that to increase roll. And we're going to do that for all of these. Nope, don't want decrease, I want increase. Now, as a group, it should work if I map the group here. But what I want to do is I just want to test this. It saved all those, yes, okay. Alright, so I want to make sure this I can control this thing from remotely. going to be here. Oh, that's interesting. Is there a camera? No. Really? Light transport. There's a refinery on it. Is there a remote? All right, sorry. No, I shouldn't be. What is your name? Do you have a name? You are static grid. No, you are decoy drone. There you go. Here would be the new war boss. Okay. Alright, so decoy drone. With the remote. Can I... Aha, I can control it via the antenna. Okay. I just want to make sure because it's space engineers. You're never sure if things are going to work across grids, so... Alright, so if we've got that, we want the timing block master, and we're going to have that set to start. And so if I do this, in a couple of seconds, it should start to roll. I probably shouldn't do this next to the base. Did you not? All right, let's see. Alright, so we'll do it like that. Let's just go ahead and set it to 5. If we turn... Okay, so yeah, we just need to set the override and then turn off the override controls. Alright, so then we go into timer. Sorry, it's been a while since I've set one of these up. That's going to be a delay of 10. We're going to set up our actions. You are going to be override control on off. And again, we should be able to do this specifically with just the group. But I like setting it up with the individual items in the group in these types of builds, only because of the fact that I can see exactly what status everything is while I'm putting it all together. All right, and then the release start, we're going to have it do... Okay, so that's good. This one is going to be set up actions. And we want group all merge blocks toggle off. Now, I'm not going to actually, you know what? Yeah, let's clear that because I want to make sure that that's 10. I'll have you do a silent. If you do a silent, all right. Camera. Actually, there we go. So, view. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. So now, if we start the timer, just to show you that we're not in control of anything. There it goes. All right, so then what we'll do is we'll have it start doing this. I'll probably set it to go a little bit faster, and then after I don't know, maybe like 3 or 4 seconds, we'll set the second timer to only be a couple of seconds. That second timer will go off, and all of the merge blocks will release. So at the end of each of these merge blocks is going to be a decoy. At least that's the way everything is supposed to work. All right, so drone decoy. Oh, we want drone gyros right off. There you go. Okay, so that's a quick test of everything except the release mechanism, and because everything else works, I know the release mechanism will work. So what we're going to do is, this one is running a little bit longer than I really wanted it to today. I think what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and call this one here, and I am going to set up a bunch of decoys. And I'm going to thank you all for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to throw those down in the section below. If you're new to the channel, haven't done so already, or just want to do something nice for me on this lovely Friday, especially if I hopefully entertained you as much as I was entertained hanging out with you, be sure to hit that subscribe. And if you really want to help the channel out, be sure to share it with your friends and family, anyone you think might enjoy it, or anybody you think that might hate it. You know, we're pretty easy around here. All right, anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Enjoy your weekend, and we will see you back here on Monday for more Space Engineers. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Alright, and then for the folks that are wondering, before you even ask, I'm doing that so that the core unit itself also has some decoys on it to attract, you know, a little bit of the incoming fire. Right, so we're going to drop one there, there, and yes, this is an extremely expensive throwaway vehicle. Alright, and one there. Okay. So all that's left to do now is wait for the war boss to respawn and go pick a fight.